Here's one more email that I just received. Movement, more than a network, a movement. Credo action. Dick Cheney confessed to a war crime. Prosecute him. Dear Ken, on ABC News last weekend, former Vice President Dick Cheney confessed to playing a key role in the commission of war crimes during the Bush administration. I was a big supporter of waterboarding, boasted Cheney. Waterboarding is torture and a war crime. The UN Convention on Torture, the Geneva Convention, the Red Cross, and the constitutional governments around the globe agreed on this point of law. More to the point, Attorney General Eric Holder has stated publicly that waterboarding is torture. Isn't that interesting? That Eric Holder, he's the guy who basically is giving more rights to people who kill U.S. citizens than the rights when they try to kill our prisoners. To use Eric Holder's name for anything other than the epitome of craziness shows where this is all coming from. Now, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to saving lives, as long as you leave the person alive, seems to me that they're doing pretty good, because I seem to recall, I don't hear this guy protesting the fact that they cut the heads off of innocent people in Iraq and all over the place. So you have to understand where they're coming from. These people basically want to totally destroy our capability to defend ourselves. And time will tell what kind of person Dick Cheney is. But I tell you one thing, the enemy feared Dick Cheney. They don't fear Obama. They don't fear all those whack jobs that are his czars. And they don't fear his cabinet. And now, when George Bush called the Iraq and Iran and the North Korea, what was the term he used for them? It wasn't a good one. It was called them the evil or something, and the group of evil or whatever it was. The point of the matter is, it seems to me he was pretty much on target. Now, Hillary Clinton was all upset about that, and all these self-hating Americans, if they really are Americans, were upset about that. But the fact of the matter is, now Hillary is totally amazed about what these people are all about. So it just seems to me that you might want to look into this. And I think you can get a hold of Dick Cheney, too, and talk to him about this thing. But, yeah, we're in deep trouble. We are really in deep trouble. And we're allowing this gentleman to take us down the road. You know, it's amazing. It's also against the law to take my constitutional rights, but it seems to me that Congressman Chris Carney, Senator Arlen Specter, Senator Casey, Lautenberg, all the rest of these guys, most of the Democrats, have chosen to take away my constitutional rights and force me to have to buy their form of health insurance. That doesn't bother these people. They want to make a whole generation of slaves. The first generation in slavery since the Civil War. So anyhow, I just thought you might find this one interesting. So I don't think Dick Cheney's losing sleep over this. The fact of the matter is, we did it. So if we did it, that meant that George Bush would be also, I guess, a war criminal too. And I have no love for George Bush. He should be in jail for what he did to those border guards and how he did not defend our Mexican border. So that's basically it, folks. Take care.